Hey, it's gonna snow this weekend. Wanna hang out? I promised to babysit my nephew. Have fun. And then you go home, flip on the TV, and stay up till morning by yourself. And honestly, there isn't a single nephew in need of babysitting anywhere. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have gotten that same invitation and chosen to stay in to give ourselves some quiet. You're not antisocial and you don't hate those friends. You just happen to love silence a little more. After days of studying or working yourself ragged, your mind feels worn thin. Your brain either pumps you full of dopamine and shoves you out the door to party, or it gently takes the wheel, steers you home, and helps you say no to everything. Those empty pockets of time make you feel peaceful, free, and somehow more alive. Besides, who needs a crowded bar when you've got a blanket, a remote, and the moral high ground of self-care? From a psychology lens, people who enjoy being alone are often the deep-feeling, deep-thinking types. You're not running away. You're stepping back one deliberate pace to take in the whole picture and quietly choose the best move. Because you're so sensitive, crowds can feel like standing under a fire hose of stimuli. In a room full of chatter glances and half-finished stories, everything pours into your mind at once. That's why solitude isn't avoidance, it's maintenance. You need time to process, to sift through the emotional inbox, to name what you're feeling and put it back where it belongs. Think of it as closing all those background apps so your brain stops overheating. Also, yes, we are clearing cookies, emotional ones. Second, you take your energy seriously. With that wide-angle view of the bigger picture, you become very intentional about whom you let close and which rooms you enter. You curate your circle with care, and you don't hesitate to unfollow environments that are toxic, draining, or just loud for no reason. Loneliness isn't the monster under your bed. Wasting your energy on the wrong things is. So you budget your attention like it's a precious currency because it is investing in people and places that give you oxygen rather than siphon it. That might mean a quiet night with a book, a playlist that understands you better than most humans, or a long walk where your thoughts finally line up single file. Solitude for you isn't an empty space. It's a studio where clarity gets built, plus the dress code is comfy. Then comes the best part: you find creativity in silence. Like a scientist who'd kick out anyone daring to step foot into their sacred lab, you too shut the door, make yourself a cup of coffee, sink into the sofa, and let your mind wander. In the hush of solitude, every neuron seems to light up, scattering sparks across your thoughts. Ideas multiply, morph, and connect in ways they never could amid the noise. It's almost funny when you're alone, you feel sharper, clearer, more you than ever. You don't need an audience to think, you just need quiet. But here's the thing, you should never forget, there's absolutely nothing wrong with loving calm in a world obsessed with hustle and volume. It takes real courage to slow down when everyone else is sprinting. You understand that silence isn't empty, it's full of meaning. And your solitude isn't loneliness, it's connection just turned inward. You're not escaping the world, you're recharging so you can meet it with more intention, more balance, more light. So next time your coworker laughs and says, "Don't just stay home again, come to the party with me," you can smile and answer, "We've seen each other like 100 times this month. Buddy, I think my couch and I deserve some quality time." Because honestly, peace and coffee sound way better than shouting over music at 1 a.m. On the flip side, there are people who thrive on parties and social buzz, the ones who light up at the thought of meeting someone new, who feel genuinely happy when surrounded by laughter and conversation. These are the social butterflies, the natural connectors. From a psychological point of view, they're the extroverts, people whose brains release a surge of dopamine when they interact with others. While solitude recharges you, it's the energy of a crowd that powers them, an endless loop of excitement and connection. You probably have that one friend who's always up for something. Hey, that place looks fun. Let's check it out. Or, oh my god, Bruno Mars is having a concert just 10 miles away. We have to go. And there you are, heading home to play Bruno's album in your headphones, while your friend is already at the concert, adding 18 new friends on Facebook and dancing their heart out among thousands of strangers. That's not superficiality, that's their version of joy. They live for new experiences, new faces, and the thrill of discovery. For extroverts, variety isn't chaos, it's oxygen. They bloom in conversations in crowded rooms, in the shared energy of a night that refuses to end. Those experiences make them feel free, alive, and growing in ways that stillness never could. But if life ever becomes too quiet, too predictable, they start to itch with a restlessness, like dancers left standing still when the music stops. It's not that they can't handle silence, it's just that their rhythm plays louder when they're surrounded by the world. Moreover, unlike you, someone who can reflect, inward assess, and accept yourself, extroverts often seek validation through the world around them. When they make people laugh or light up a room with their presence, that feedback hits them like a warm wave. It's how they feel seen, valued, and loved. Their sense of worth often blossoms in the reactions and connections they create. But that doesn't make them shallow or noisy. It just means their emotional and neural wiring hums to a different rhythm. Their nervous system craves interaction the way yours craves calm. While introverts find peace in stillness, extroverts find aliveness in motion. In the laughter, the music, the pulse of shared energy. In the end, neither path is better or worse. Some souls bloom in silence, others dance in the noise. Both are simply different expressions of the same human need for balance, meaning, and belonging. So whether you come alive in a crowded concert or in the quiet of your own room, remember your rhythm is your truth. Respect it, nurture it, and move to it unapologetically, because that's where your real harmony begins.